As the coronavirus, known as COVID-19, has caused global upheaval, bogus claims about the illness have spread. Hopefully you don't believe any of the following falsehoods, but in case you or others do, spreading the truth is the best preventative medicine.
Bleach does that and this and yeah, bleach does that too.
What it doesn't do is cure the coronavirus. Believe it or not, the internet has a troubling history of promoting bleach as a cure for whatever ails you. In May 2019, NBC reported that parents were force-feeding children bleach in hopes of curing their autism, prompting a pair of concerned moms to go undercover to infiltrate online groups promoting that myth.
A so-called miracle treatment that claims to cure autism has been making the rounds online for years now, but experts say the mixture is actually a form of industrial bleach.
People have also called the caustic a cure for cancer, hepatitis, and HIV, per Science Alert. The problem became so alarming that in 2019, the FDA issued a warning not to ingest bleach. Unfortunately, not everyone has heeded it because a similar myth has spread about coronavirus. According to CBS, a far-right YouTuber with more than 120,000 Twitter followers touted a miracle mineral solution for the virus that entailed drinking bleach. But bleach is more likely to cure you of, well, being alive because it can cause, quote, severe vomiting, severe diarrhea, life-threatening low blood pressure caused by dehydration, and acute liver failure. This isn't the sort of thing you want in your body.
Because you know what they say, being dead is already the best medicine.
Anytime a frightful crisis looms, some enterprising mind asks, how can I profit off of this? During the coronavirus pandemic, people have tried to make a killing off surgical masks. Per Business Insider, businesses in New York grossly inflated surgical mask costs, charging hundreds of dollars as the panicked public has snatched them up. Unfortunately, these companies are trying to make a fortune selling you the illusion of facial safety. In response to the mask buying bonanza, the U.S. Surgeon General issued the following plea via tweet. Seriously, people, stop buying masks. That's right, they aren't an impenetrable facial force field. In fact, they fit too loosely to insulate your face from infection, per Live Science. Plus, viruses can spread through your eyes and tiny viral particles can infiltrate the mask. There is a more robust mask known as the N95 respirator, but emergency room physician Dr. Robert Glatter emphasized that, quote, these N95 respirators are only worn in healthcare settings. However, while surgical masks won't keep you from catching coronavirus, The Guardian explains that those wearable barriers can play a vital role in preventing already infected people from spreading the disease. The masks catch the liquid projectiles that get launched when you cough and sneeze, and some research suggests that they can lead to a 5-fold decrease in airborne transmission.
If you have cough, fever, and difficulty breathing, you should wear a mask and seek medical care.
Because early reports of the coronavirus push strong associations with China, and because, believe it or not, there are still racists in this world, Restaurant Hospitality reports that between January and February 2020, restaurants in New York City's Chinatown saw a 40% drop in sales. Some establishments across the country even suffered greater losses.
We spoke to the owner of a Chinese restaurant out of California, and he talked about how his business has fallen off 50%.
Per Live Science, Chinese food will not give you coronavirus. Duh. One would also be mistaken to think that packages from China pose a special threat. While the coronavirus can last on surfaces such as glass or plastic for as long as 9 days, packaging materials aren't a good environment for the virus to thrive. And even if the virus could spread to restaurant food or packages, non-Chinese items wouldn't be immune. The coronavirus doesn't discriminate by ethnicity or nationality, and neither should people. In March 2020, Media Matters posted an audio clip from the Rush Limbaugh show in which its namesake host mostly dismissed the risk posed by COVID-19. Limbaugh likened the virus to the common cold and flu. His claims?
There is nothing about this except where it came from and the itinerant media panic that you can't blame people reacting the way they're reacting.
Not to disagree with the Medal of Freedom recipient who once told listeners not to evacuate Florida during Hurricane Irma despite evacuating himself, but Limbaugh's lip service does a grave disservice. Just in case this disclaimer is necessary, obviously nobody should try to stir up alarmism about COVID-19, but try telling Italy that this virus poses no unusual threat. As of March 13, 2020, the country has had more than 15,000 confirmed cases and more than 1,000 deaths, per the BBC. So while contracting the coronavirus isn't a death sentence, COVID-19 is sure causing its fair share of chaos around the globe. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more grunge videos about science are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.